Welcome to Rise to Wealth. Here, I share quality knowledge through storytelling. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, enjoy the video. I believe that learning through example is the best way to understand and apply concepts effectively. So, pay close attention to the entire story, as within it lies a detailed and replicable step-by-step guide that anyone can use to achieve the same results as person's name and potentially make millions with it. Alex Johnson was never the kind of person who settled for the traditional routine. Despite having a stable job as a systems analyst, he felt something was missing. His days were spent reviewing code, sitting through endless meetings, and at the end of the month, he could barely save any money. He wanted more. He dreamed of financial freedom, but like many, didn't know where to begin. The turning point came during a casual dinner conversation with friends. One of them mentioned knowing someone who was making over $10,000 a month on Airbnb without owning a single property. Alex was intrigued. How can someone earn that much without being a property owner? He didn't realize it at the time, but he had just been introduced to the concept of rental arbitrage. What is rental arbitrage? The concept sounded simple in theory. You rent a property from a landlord with the goal of subleasing it to short-term guests on Airbnb. As long as the landlord agrees, you profit from the difference between the rent you pay and the earnings from your guests. Without the need to buy properties, this model allowed for a low-cost entry into the real estate market. Alex was fascinated. He spent the night researching the model further. He found stories of others who had turned this concept into thriving businesses. The advantage was clear. While purchasing real estate required significant upfront costs, rental arbitrage relied only on creativity, negotiation, and efficient management. Initial barriers and strategy. Despite his excitement, Alex knew it wouldn't be easy. He identified the main challenges. Finding suitable properties. The homes needed to be in areas with high demand for short-term rentals. Convincing landlords. Many might oppose the idea of subletting their properties. Creating an appealing space for guests. The property needed furniture, decoration, and good presentation to stand out. Determined to get started, Alex set an initial budget of $5,000. He knew this would need to cover the first month's rent, a security deposit, basic furnishings, and initial marketing costs. With a plan in place, he began his market research. Choosing the right location. The first lesson Alex learned was that location is everything on Airbnb. He used tools like Airbnb and Mashvisor, platforms that provide data on occupancy rates, average nightly prices, and seasonal demand in different areas. By analyzing the data, he realized the most profitable regions shared three key characteristics: proximity to tourist or business attractions, locations near conference centers, universities, and tourist hotspots ensured steady demand. Accessibility. Properties close to public transportation or with easy car access attracted more guests. High demand and low supply. He sought areas where Airbnb properties were scarce, but highly sought after. After weeks of analysis, Alex decided to start in a neighborhood near downtown, known for its corporate events and vibrant nightlife. He knew he could attract both business professionals and tourists. Finding and negotiating with landlords, Alex began searching for properties on rental sites like Zillow, Craigslist, and even Facebook Marketplace. He compiled a list of properties that met his location and price criteria. The next step was convincing the landlords. Alex developed a detailed script to approach property owners. He knew that transparency and professionalism would be crucial. During conversations, he emphasized reliability, assuring landlords that he would handle the property responsibly and professionally. Advantages, highlighting benefits for the landlord, such as consistent rental payments and property upkeep. Professional management, explaining that his business model involved providing a hotel-like experience for guests while maintaining the property in pristine condition. By addressing potential landlord concerns upfront, Alex managed to secure his first property, a two-bedroom apartment in the heart of the city. With the lease signed, he was ready to take the next step in his rental arbitrage journey. Guaranteed payments. You will receive your rent on time every month without any hassle. Superior maintenance. Your property will be kept in impeccable condition, as each guest requires constant cleaning and inspection. Additional insurance. Airbnb provides a $1 million policy to cover any incidents. And I also carry my own supplemental insurance. Despite facing several rejections initially, Alex did not give up. He refined his approach based on feedback and eventually convinced the owner of a two-bedroom apartment. The rent was $1,500 per month, and he estimated that he could charge around $150 per night on Airbnb. With a 70% occupancy rate, this would generate over $3,000 monthly. Preparing the property for Airbnb with the lease signed, Alex knew he needed to transform the apartment into an irresistible space for guests. He divided the preparation into three main stages: furniture and decor. Alex opted for a budget-friendly approach, purchasing furniture from stores like IKEA and high-quality second-hand items. For decor, he invested in modern and cozy pieces like throw pillows, curtains, and wall art to create a welcoming environment. Essential items. He equipped the apartment with everything guests might need, including kitchen utensils, comfortable bedding, and hygiene products. He understood that the small details would make a significant impact on guest reviews. Professional photography. Alex hired a specialized photographer to capture attractive images of the space. He knew high-quality photos would boost bookings and consequently profits. Launching the listing when everything was ready, Alex created the listing on Airbnb. He spent hours perfecting the description, highlighting the property's strengths. Only 10 minutes from downtown, perfect for business. Trips and weekend getaways. He used popular keywords, included clear check-in policies, and provided detailed instructions for guests. Shortly after publishing the listing, Alex began receiving his first bookings. Within weeks, the apartment's calendar was almost fully booked, and Alex realized he had made the right choice. Ready to scale, this initial experience gave Alex the confidence he needed to expand. He began planning how he could replicate the model with more properties, creating an efficient system that would allow him to scale without compromising quality. In the next part, we'll explore how Alex structured his business model, from automating processes to expanding into new areas, ensuring a stable and growing income stream. Want to know how he turned a single apartment into a portfolio of profitable properties? Keep reading. Building a foundation for growth. After the success of his first Airbnb apartment, Alex realized that the rental arbitrage model was not just a one-time opportunity, but a replicable strategy that could evolve into a highly profitable business. However, he knew that scaling effectively would require a more structured approach. He started planning his expansion and creating automated processes to maximize profits while minimizing manual work. Step 1. Establishing a solid foundation. Alex understood that before scaling, he needed to streamline his existing operation. He began mapping out the key components of his business. Financial management. He created a detailed spreadsheet to track the costs and revenues of each property, including rent, utilities, furniture, Airbnb fees, and net profit. He set a clear goal. Each property had to generate at least double its total costs to be worthwhile. Feedback and improvement system. Alex closely monitored guest reviews to identify areas for improvement. He implemented strategies to enhance the guest experience, such as offering welcome kits with snacks and personalized thank you notes. By focusing on these foundational aspects, Alex ensured that his operations were efficient and scalable, setting the stage for rapid expansion. Alex constantly analyzed guest reviews to identify opportunities for improvement. When one guest mentioned the lack of a coffee maker in the apartment, Alex immediately added one. These small upgrades significantly enhanced guest satisfaction and secured 5-star reviews. Standardized contracts with property owners. Alex developed a standardized contract that clearly outlined the terms of subleasing, maintenance responsibilities, and payment policies. This increased property owners' trust and simplified future negotiations. Step 2. Automation to scale efficiently. With a solid foundation in place, Alex began automating repetitive processes. He knew that the key to scaling without becoming overwhelmed was delegating tasks to digital systems and tools. Here's how he did it. Guest communication. Tools like Hostfully and Guesty. These platforms automated responses to frequent questions, such as check-in instructions, local recommendations, and solutions to common issues. Managing multiple listings. Property management software. Alex adopted tools like your Porter app to manage multiple listings across different platforms. These tools synchronized calendars automatically, preventing double bookings. Cleaning and maintenance. Partnerships with local cleaning companies. After each guest checked out, Alex's property management software automatically notified the cleaning team, ensuring the property was ready for the next guest without delays. Dynamic pricing. Tools like Price Labs and Beyond Pricing. These adjusted nightly rates based on local demand, seasonal events, and competitor pricing, maximizing revenue per booking. Step 3. Strategic expansion. After solidifying the success of his first property and automating operations, Alex began planning an expansion into new properties. He adopted a strategic approach, in-depth market research. Using Airbnb, before signing a new lease, Alex analyzed local data to identify regions with high demand, limited competition, and nightly rates that would ensure a comfortable profit margin. Bulk negotiations. Approaching property managers. Instead of dealing with individual property owners, Alex started negotiating with property management companies and owners with multiple apartments. He offered to lease several units at once, which secured better terms and reduced rates. Location diversification. Expanding to neighboring cities and tourist areas. Alex reduced dependency on a single market by broadening his portfolio to include nearby cities and popular tourist destinations, creating a resilient network of properties. Step 4. Building a brand and guest loyalty to stand out in a competitive market. Alex focused on building a recognizable and trustworthy brand. His properties became known for consistent quality and exceptional hospitality. Here's what he did. Standardizing the guest experience. All properties featured consistent amenities such as high-speed Wi-Fi, premium quality bedding, and welcome kits with snacks and local information. Visual marketing. Alex hired professional photographers to showcase each property's best features. He knew that stunning photos were essential to attracting more guests. Launching a personal website. Alex created a website where guests could book directly, avoiding Airbnb's additional fees. This also allowed him to build a customer database for future marketing campaigns. Step 5. Multiplying the results with 4 properties running successfully and more under negotiation. Alex began to see the true financial benefits of his strategy. Each property generated an average net profit of $3,000 per month, totaling $12,000 in monthly earnings. He reinvested much of this income to further expand his operations. Additionally, Alex explored new ways to diversify his revenue streams, partnerships with local businesses, he partnered with nearby restaurants, tour operators, and local attractions to offer guests exclusive discounts and experiences, further enhancing the value of their stay. Exclusive deals with local businesses. Alex forged partnerships with restaurants and tourism companies to offer exclusive discounts to his guests, creating a competitive edge that set his properties apart. Consultancy services. Leveraging his experience, Alex began offering consultancy services to others interested in starting a rental arbitrage business. This new revenue stream added to his growing passive income. International expansion. Alex planned to test his model in popular international destinations such as cities in Europe and Asia, utilizing the same research and automation strategies that had proven successful domestically. Ready for the next step, Alex was transforming what started as a small experiment into a short-term rental empire. He demonstrated that with the right tools, strategic negotiation, and a relentless focus on quality, it was possible to build a sustainable and profitable business without owning a single property. In the next part, we'll explore how the financial and personal outcomes of this strategy completely transformed Alex's life, showing that rental arbitrage can be replicated by anyone willing to take the first step. Ready to discover the rewards of this journey? Keep reading. The fruits of his labor. After months of dedicated work and meticulous planning, Alex began to see the rewards of his rental arbitrage journey. Each step of expansion, from selecting properties to automating management, contributed to his consistent growth. What started as a single apartment soon evolved into a large-scale operation, generating life-changing income. The numbers behind his success: in his first year, Alex managed for properties. Each generated an average net profit of $3,000 per month, totaling $12,000 per month, or $144,000 annually. The high profit margins were due to his strategic property selection and use of tools that maximized efficiency and occupancy rates. By his second year, Alex expanded to 10 properties by reinvesting his first year's profits. His monthly earnings soared to $30,000, resulting in $360,000 in annual net profit. In his third year, he reached 20 properties. Using his growing revenue, Alex negotiated even better contracts with property managers and landlords. He also added properties in high-value tourist destinations, where nightly rates were significantly higher. By this stage, he was earning around $65,000 per month, or $780,000 annually. By the end of his third year, Alex had transformed an initial investment of less than $5,000 into a business generating nearly $1 million annually. What was even more impressive was that his automated processes allowed him to maintain a simplified routine, working just a few hours per week. A life transformed. The financial success Alex achieved didn't just resolve his money worries. It brought him unprecedented freedom and flexibility. Here are some of the ways his life changed. Time freedom. Thanks to automation, Alex spent more time with family and friends. He worked on his own schedule, often dedicating mornings to hobbies and afternoons to exploring new investment opportunities. Travel and experiences. With properties operating autonomously, Alex began traveling to destinations where he managed properties. He immersed himself in new cultures and personally tested the international rental market. Financial diversification. Alex reinvested part of his profits into purchasing his own properties in the stock market. He understood that relying on a single income source wasn't sustainable in the long term and aimed to build a diversified portfolio. Community connection. Beyond financial success, Alex found great satisfaction in helping others achieve similar results. He launched an online course detailing every aspect of rental arbitrage, from negotiating with property owners to automating and scaling operations. The course quickly became a hit, generating an additional $15,000 per month in revenue. He also created a YouTube channel where he shared practical tips, case studies, and optimization strategies for short-term rentals. In less than a year, the channel amassed thousands of subscribers, cementing Alex's position as an authority in the market. Impact and future plans. By his fourth year, Alex was managing over 30 properties across different cities and countries. His business now generated more than $1.5 million in annual net profit. He hired a small team to handle day-to-day operations, allowing him to focus on new growth opportunities. Future goals. Global expansion. Alex began exploring high-value international destinations such as Paris, Tokyo, and Bali, believing that international markets could further boost his profits. Independent booking platform. He planned to develop his own booking website to reduce dependence on Airbnb and maintain higher profit margins. Social investment. Alex allocated part of his profits to programs that helped small property owners turn their homes into profitable rental assets, turning an idea into millions. Alex proved that rental arbitrage wasn't just a viable idea, it was a scalable strategy that could transform lives. With dedication, strategic planning, and the right tools, he turned an initial $5,000 investment into a multi-million-dollar business, achieving the financial freedom he once dreamed of. His story is a powerful reminder that success is within reach for those willing to take the first step. If you're inspired by this journey and want to learn how to replicate these strategies, subscribe to the channel for more content on profitable businesses and financial freedom. Your next big move could be just one decision away.